Witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie na pierwszym let's playu na tym kanale. Jest to seria z Red Dead Redemption Remaster z dodatkami w postaci wizualizacji, jak można już zobaczyć. Będziemy ją przechodzili wspólnie. Mam nadzieję, że się spodoba. Jeżeli tak, to zachęcam też do odwiedzenia na menu na Twitchu Norkin 18 oraz do oglądania następnych serii. Także bez dalszego pierdolenia przechodzimy już do samego let's playa. Pozwoliłem sobie pograć jakąś godzinkę, dwie. Już troszeczkę, ale tak to nie widziałem nic. Nigdy. Również, tak jak już wspomniałem na początku, mamy trochę wizualnych modów granych. Nic, jeżeli chodzi o skryptowe rzeczy. Także powiedzmy, że gramy na wanili. Lekko podrasowanej. Takie godzinkę, półtorej do dwóch myślę, że zagrałem. 15 misji tam zrobiłem. Barmandio i do tego jakiegoś śmiesznego pseudo lekarza, właściwie z płynem. Gdzie jest tam. Nieważne, w sumie. Po co nie spoileruję? Chociaż to raczej taki tytuł, że spoilery raczej nie muszę się martwić. Dla nikogo. Dobra. Johnny Marston. Rockstar Sunday Production. Zastanawiające jest to, że no nie ma w ogóle voice actingu w tej. Znaczy prawie, no bo to jest ten dzieciak mały, ale ci nic nie mówią. Tu mam budować klimat jakiś. Zakładałbym. No takie dziwne troszkę. Według mnie.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Nie, najbardziej.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
A mam też jakieś
Not
skrypty
only
na
do people
fizykę,
now have motor cars, Father,
żeby była
but I
trochę
heard that
bardziej
pretty soon
Werdera
we will be able
dwójeczki.
to fly.
To też
No,
będzie,
only
ale bez tego.
angels can fly, Jenny.
Pojawi się też
No,
let's
no,
play,
apparently
znaczy nie let's
people
play,
can
znaczy
fly.
będą jakieś
Didn't you
inne,
hear? Out in Kansas, a man even
Zapiliśmy.
got a car to fly.
ale też
I
zamierzam
hardly think so, Jenny.
wrzucać historię swojej postaci z serwera. Zobaczymy. W formie serialu, można powiedzieć.
Mr.
Zobaczymy, jak będzie
Johns
długo.
wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace?
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Armadillo. No, ale ta gra, szczególnie z tymi modami, wygląda bardzo ładnie. Dobra, idziemy sobie do salonu. Te pierwsze misje trochę, no, wiem co się będzie działo, także proszę mnie wybaczyć. No ale w pewnym etapie już nie będę wiedział, więc będą szczere reakcje. I wczucie się w historię, to na pewno, to mogę zagwarantować. Bo klimat jest
You must be
wszędzie.
John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Dobra, to jedźmy, załatwmy sprawę.
All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get. If you say so.
Come on.
Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus. Yeah, yeah.
Slow it up now.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said,
Ja no, ta gra
you
jest
ain't gonna
piękna. W
find
porównaniu z
many folk
niektórymi,
around those parts these days.
które
Those you do
wychodzą
find are about
obecnie.
as sociable as an old serrated back to you.
Szczególnie teraz.
I mean,
Słońce.
I ain't one to judge a man by the company he
No nie
keeps,
umywa się
but...
do
Well, we ain't
dwójeczki.
been friends for a long time.
No ale piękna.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right. Come.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Almost there, Mr. Marston. Just over this hill.
Dobra, mały fortness.
Whoa now.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Ale ma ta gierka klimacik, no. No, ma...
Let's go! Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
Bo jesteś.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
No i no, przygoda się rozpoczyna zaraz. Znaczy już się w zasadzie rozpoczęła, ale... Będzie free roaming. Swoją drogą zastanawiam się, jak tak cię... Znaczy nie, no dobra, nieważne. Jakimś cudem znaleźliśmy się... Przypuszczam, że tak dobre... 50-20 metrów dalej od miejsca, gdzie zostałem postrzelony. Dożogło się tam, go przerzucili. Don't know.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. for old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
No dobrze. Idziemy do Bonnie. Klimatycznie jest
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Wow, co to było? Co ty się wywaliłaś? Prawie? No, prowadź.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse.
A ja.
Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
Lewo, prawo? Lewo. A to jest dobra, to jest X.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Yeah! And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Howdy.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Come on.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Come on.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Dobra.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Dobra.
Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
To się tak zmieniało. Okej, mamy to.
Yeah!
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Come on, then. Time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use. That's it. Kill those little varmints.
Ale zejdź miejsce.
You got one.
Jeszcze któryś?
Much obliged, Mr. Hill. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Mount back up. We should check out the rest of the ranch.
Dobra.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Byśmy je zabrać jakiś ognik.
If
Ciekawe,
it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals. Quick! They're going after the chickens.
Kółeczko to reload.
Come on, boys!
Jeszcze jakieś?
Easy now. There, you got one.
Wow. Ale fajle. Dobra.
Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Go!
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are.
Miniemy. I przydłużmy.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Say what you like about
Dobra.
Drew McFarland, but he ran the proper lane.
Miejsce do zapisywania giereczki.
I'm eagerly awaiting delivery of a new variety of bone saw.
Dobra, weźmy sobie tego te ammo, pojemnik. No i Teoretycznie mieliśmy zdecydować. Idziemy sobie dalej. Podbiegnijmy. A, mogę pomagać. Dobra. Wróć między 5 a 10. Dobra, to idziemy spać. Jednak. Zapisz. No dobra, nadpisujemy na tym, co było. I idziemy. Dobra. Teraz będzie wyścig chyba?
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Dobra, trzeba dać jej w kość.
All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts.
Ta. Dobra, let's go.
Come on!
Whoa! On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
Dobra,
You don't know
dobra.
me at all, Miss McFarland.
Lecimy. Muszę kontrolować staminę.
Yeah. Let's go. Come on.
Dobra,
Would you like me to
Okej.
slow down?
Więc możemy lekko przyspieszyć, ale...
Neck and neck, Miss McFarland. Let's go.
Nie oszukuj.
Try to keep up, will you?
Żeby mieć córkę, będzie...
Come on.
Call yourself a dangerous outlaw? Yeah, this sure beats milking cows.
Jingle those spurs, Miss McFarland.
Staminy.
Let's go.
Spróbujemy styknąć. Do końca. Dobra, lekko została w tyle.
Yeah. Come on.
Przyspieszyć. I mamy finish. Łatwo z tobą.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Dobra. Słoma plus 20. No dobra, na tym też zakończymy pierwszy odcinek z tej serii. Także zachęcam do dalszego oglądania i ja się żegnam. Hejo!